Time now for the morning rush. Border Patrol agents continue processing what they're calling the largest group of migrants to cross the border. Officials say the group, apprehended Wednesday near El Paso, comprised of 1,035 migrants. Now the president calling on Democrats to help him in securing the southern border. Kristen.
Spotty to scattered storms firing up over central and eastern New Mexico today, isolated as you get further off to the west. Those storms could be on the strong to severe side today and again tomorrow, with hail and damaging winds being the two top threats. Crystal.
This morning, President Trump continues to pressure Mexico over illegal immigration. The president tweeting out the U.S. will soon impose a 5% tariff on all goods coming from Mexico. The tariff will then increase until, quote, the illegal immigration problem is remedied. Mexico's president says his government is working to control the migrant flow. A first for Albuquerque, a woman facing a DWI charge after police say she was driving drunk on one of the city's new e-scooters. The program launched just 6 days ago. Police say Lily Romero was going the wrong way, refusing to pull over. An officer had to cut her off to get her to stop. Police say once she was pulled over, she blew a .20. This morning, the woman accused of extorting money from an apartment fire victim is waking up charged. Police say Natasha Rogers Facebook messaged a resident of the Sierra Meadows apartments saying if the resident did not give her money, she would falsely accuse her of starting the deadly blaze. Police say she also threatened the victim's family members. On to news happening right now. The Pecos Valley Drug Task Force says a dangerous drug is on the streets and being sold in the southern part of the state. Deputies say hundreds of pills were seized that look like oxycodone, but it's actually fentanyl, an extremely potent opioid. The family of a special education student is considering suing the Rio Arriba County Sheriff's Department and the Espanola School District. They say a deputy slammed their 15-year-old student onto a desk before tasing him. It was all caught on camera. More law enforcement in Sunland Park this morning as the mayor says they've received death threats. Mayor Javier Pereira says since construction began by the nonprofit group We Build the Wall, his office has received a number of alarming threats. Officials approved permits Wednesday and construction of the mile-long stretch resumed. This morning, the DA's office is reviewing the case against an Uber driver who allegedly shot and killed a passenger on St. Patrick's Day. Clayton Benedict says he was driving James Porter and another man who started throwing up in the car. When they began arguing over the cleanup fee, Benedict pulled over along I-25 near Montaño. He says Porter then threatened to run him over, which is why he told police that he opened fire. This morning, Albuquerque Fire Rescue asking residents to have more information before calling 911 on the homeless. AFR says oftentimes they respond to calls of someone who's just sleeping or doesn't want help. They say asking, "Are you okay?" can help prevent 911 from becoming overwhelmed with non-emergency calls. Kristen.
Today's Metro Threat Index at a 3, looking at the chance of some isolated storms here in the metro area. Not an all-day rain event, and those will likely be in the afternoon if we do see anything. And of course, the gusty winds with the storms developing around us, same kind of thing as what we saw yesterday. Crystal?
New at 6, the next time you shop at Costco, your bill could be higher. This amid the U.S. trade war with China. The company says they're seeing the effects on some of their imported items, but ensure customers they're doing what they can to avoid the hikes, announcing they're looking at items made here in the U.S. On to other news happening today. Bernalillo County officials expected to unveil new upgrades made to the South Valley Pool at 11:30 this morning. The improvements include a new bathhouse, parking lot, and landscaping. The first 50 kids at today's opening will get in free to the pool and the splash pad. New Mexico United already getting ready to take on the Colorado Rapids in the next round of the U.S. Open Cup. It's the first time a New Mexico team in any sport is playing a major league professional team in a title game. It kicks off June 12th at 7 p.m. in Colorado. New Mexico United's next home game is June 5th. A new initiative bringing positivity back to Albuquerque, focusing on the good things our city has to offer. Stop bagging, start bragging is a move to get Albuquerque locals to stop focusing on the negatives. The group built the website highlighting all the good things happening here. They're then sharing the information on social media with a Twitter account named Start Bragging. AFR wrapping up their annual flood channel training, a session held to exercise their specialized equipment and techniques for water rescues. And here's why. The training is so important. It's an opportunity to discuss preventative measures to avoid water emergencies as well as ditch safety. The Taupes getting ready to rumble. That's because tonight is MMA night. Several new menu items will be added as part of the themed event, like the black and blue burger, knockout nachos, and the armbar punch. First pitch set for 6:35 p.m. Kristen.
Time now for a check on your Friday morning commute. At this point, there's no crashes or accidents to warn you about, just a typical buildup I-40 eastbound near the Big I. And as we can see out there now, everything looks to be smooth, looking smooth at this hour.
Finally, 8 spellers waking up winners after an unprecedented 8-way tie for the #1 spot at the 92nd Scripps National Spelling Bee. The decision to end the competition after 20 rounds was made during round 17 when judges ruled that there were only enough challenging words left in the dictionary for those 3 additional rounds. Big congrats to all 8.
We are taking you back 28 years ago on this day in 1991. We had an F2 tornado touchdown near the Carlsbad Airport, destroyed 14 mobile homes, damaged 37 other buildings.
For the 5 facts.
At number 5 this morning, a big first for the state as New Mexico United gets ready to take on the Colorado Rapids in the next round of the U.S. Open Cup. It's the first time a New Mexico team in any sport is playing a major league professional team in a title game. The game is June 12th in Colorado.
Number 4 now, a new initiative trying to bring positivity back to Albuquerque, focusing on the good things our city has to offer. Stop begging, start bragging. The campaign being run by local community members. They built a website highlighting all the good things happening here, like making a top 10 list and the new convention center. They then shared the information on a new Twitter account named Start Bragging.
At number 3, warmer today with highs back in the 80s. Dry thunderstorms over western and central New Mexico today and tomorrow. Looking at the potential for strong to severe storms in eastern New Mexico today through the weekend. Top threats there will be hail and damaging winds.
Number 2, an Albuquerque woman facing a DWI charge this morning. What police say she was driving is what's making it a first for Albuquerque. Police say Lily Romero was driving one of the city's new electric scooters when she was arrested for driving while intoxicated. The e-scooters hit Albuquerque streets just last Thursday as part of the city's one-year pilot program. Police say Romero was driving the scooter the wrong way, refusing to stop at the intersection when an officer tried to pull her over. The complaint states the officer eventually had to cut the scooter off. Police say she blew a .20. Number 1 now this morning, the Rio Arriba County Sheriff's Department and Espanola Public Schools are under fire over video of a deputy tasing a special education student. The family of the 15-year-old student has lawyered up. They say they are considering suing. In the video, the teen is heard calling the deputy a derogatory name just before he is slammed onto a desk by the deputy. The teen's injuries not clear, but the family's lawyer says that he is terrified.